game started. And the Ducks will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hawkeyes offense will go on the attack first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he's making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
This crowd bringing the energy, and they'll go to the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Secures it at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. So Oregon's offense will go to work for the first time. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw. It's Eakin. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the first down.
I know there's a lot of play callers that try to throw the football there on 4th and 2. They decided to run it, and that was a great call. First down.
The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Early in the game, I love giving my quarterback an easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times, not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Lost the fire on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Armour. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one, and this offense within striking distance. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone 2. If you
looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play.
Big pick up on the ground. Keep this drive moving and give them the first down.
It's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it. How about that one running into great push up front?
And the Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're looking to pass from the red zone. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to.
Touchdown, Ducks! They grab the early lead. They get set for the point after we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The give.
Girl, shut up.
Be smart, patient, great vision. Use his own of that to get them to 29.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll go to the ground. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play call? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Got him in. It's Lamb. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense. Showing their strength. Low up. Stuff.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Hawkeyes decide to put it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Motion from the wideout. The give to the back. Makes a pass to Marker. There we go. And the explosiveness of Billy Gator gets it to the 40.
to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off play action on first down. Hauls it in. Crosses the 30. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Picked off. What a play by this defense. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense spelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Finds a man on the left. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
The Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. The short hands, it's Lamb. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe of the 48. And the Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to.
Oh, he's got some space. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
I tell you what, we can focus on the left side line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys.
To the ground, he's got it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Oh, shit.
Looking to fire. Gets it in the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at first down.
Second quarter, getting closer to the half. The offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Here we go. Out of the gun to give to the back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. change this route. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Massey. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
He's going for the goal. Touchdown, Oregon. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Effective offense leading the way here in establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it, throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
Breaks into the open. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half, so they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Wants to go up top on first down. The screen, and watch out. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Lamb. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Hawkeyes have this offense rolling. Looking to throw again. Finds his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's first and 10. That's caught. It's Irvin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Jesse, that's like a throwback to yesteryear, tossing into a pass-catching fullback.
Well, it's nice to know as a quarterback, when things aren't open downfield, you can find the big fella for a check down.
Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Hawkeyes can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get
this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under fire. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. They'll immediately call timeout.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Quickly complete. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
This offense is clicking. Everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Ducks want to move quickly. Back to pass on second down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. The quick out. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
They're in the red zone. First and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, and you've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too. Just prove it.
Turning it on! Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half. Running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set.
Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good solid pickup on that play.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He's got his man, makes the grab. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
Yeah, and it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Looking downfield on first down. A little screen to the running back. There we go. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chain.
Oh, shit.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Look downfield again. Throws to the tight end. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, the quarterback had the look he wanted. He had his big fella down here in the red zone. That's supposed to be an easy pitch and catch, but his buddy puts it on the floor.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Return takes it inside the 30, down to the 28 as the defense has him setting up shop from there.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Hawkeyes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Hand off from the gun. Finding an escape route. It's a seam wide open. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Might as well give it to him again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play to pick up a few. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete to the right. Finds a crease at the 20. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Hawkeyes are on the move. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the outside. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa!
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And the returner will be brought down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 40. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
The Ducks come to the line before he stops. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Massey. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it. It's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. They get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
They're able to find a tight end for an easy completion. Good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down.
Ooh.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Ducks with the 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Oh, he's got some space. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
One of the best compliments you can pay a running back is they get stronger as the game goes on. This guy's been awesome all game long, and you're seeing it here in the fourth quarter. He's trying to ice this thing and close it out. Still running strong.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go up top on second and short. Hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Quarterback run is part of the game plan. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end-of-league plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the fourth quarter game.
They've got him pinned back, and they're trying to wrap their eardrums. Listen to this crowd. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, and whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it.
The heat got to him, and he was sort of froze. He got tackled in the end zone for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job of finishing.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and throws out the RPO. At the 40, there he goes. Breaks into the open. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. This game must be moving so slow. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Iowa has the ball back on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find...
Breaks away on the left. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Hawkeyes want to crank the tempo.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers. Hit him a few times. Make him feel uncomfortable.
And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just 1 step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need this crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Fires into the end zone. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
All right, big touchdown makes it a 9-point game. You got to kick the extra point right now, and then you've got to find a way somehow, some way to get the football back. You're going to have to score again and go for 2. A lot has to go right, but at least to get that touchdown to give yourself an opportunity.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just doesn't double checking to make sure. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio. The Big 12.
Girl, be quiet.
Today's finish is no different. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this lobby is far from over. one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Arizona. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Slings it downfield. He makes a catch. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Quick strike complete. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage. For the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and tackles him for no gain.
Stop screaming. Stop screaming. Why are you screaming?
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down.
Yes.
Just needs
See? Right behind you.
has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position, too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
What is it?
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here by Ford. On 3rd and long. Here we go. Down the score. They'll go for it on 4th down.
It's 4th down. They need a touchdown, but they have to do a better job in pass protection.
Game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up 3rd down.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Not much good can come out of throwing it here. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it.